All right, all right, all right. Go world, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Now listen, listen, listen. Now, this is not me trying to beat the fun police here. Definitely not that. Definitely not that. But it's some things that must be addressed. You understand what I'm saying? Straight up. And I know that people don't like hearing it from me. And I've learned this over time. That they like the fruit that I bear, that they just hate is coming from this tree. Right? I got it. I understand. I get it. So guess what? I'm going to work with you all. You know what I'm saying? Those who have a issue. And I'm going to start breaking it up for you. You know what I'm saying? Now, I know when I speak about certain things, when it comes to society and how it moves, people might think I'm a conspiracy theorist, right? Well, I have something that's going to, I think, debunk any idea of a conspiracy theory for you and let you know that it is real. Okay? I remember recently I posted a video dealing with, you know, how we spend our money and stuff like that. Now don't get it twisted. I am a person that had to take the time out to learn about these things as well. You understand what I'm saying? Had to shake it off. You know what I'm talking about? Because I was one of the biggest consumers out there. You understand me? Big time. Heavy into materialism. Heavy. Check this out. I had to break myself from that thing. Check this out now. Listen. Do you not know, especially as black people, that, you know, there's a whole psychology behind you shopping? Do you not know that these companies that make the products, the way that they set them up in their stores and they solicit you to come by and all, the way that they do it, it's all psychology. You don't think so, do you? You don't think that the way that they coerce you, it's not even coercing. They don't have to do it. They just play on your ego. Especially black people. They play on your ego to get you to come by. You think I'm joking, don't you? See, I knew that. I was expecting you to be like, you know what? Here he go again on this rant, trying to get everybody to think like him, move like him. See, one day I hope that people, the world can see it ain't about how I think. I'm recognizing some kinks and some things that's going on in society that ain't nobody else want to talk about. Because everybody's so busy going along with the flow, nobody want to step on no toes. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody want to let everything goes like it's modern day Sodom and Gomorrah out here. You understand what I'm saying? So it's okay. It's cool. You know, I'll be the sore thumb. I'll be the bad guy. I understand. You know what I'm saying? I'll be the sacrifice for the time being, right? You'll thank me later. I promise you will. But you know what? I also know this too. If you want to hide anything from black people, put it in a book, right? Or put it in a place where, you know what I'm saying, you detail. Paying attention to details is going to be required. Put it in that location. You can hide it from some niggas right there. You understand what I'm saying? So, and I also knew, and I figured out throughout time, through trial and tribulation, that people don't like hearing it coming straight from me, right? So you know what I did with this? I went and got my sources together for you. That's right. So you just bear with me one moment here. What I'm going to do, I'm going to let somebody who looks the opposite of me come and tell you the same thing that I already been telling you. And I bet you'll take it better from him, won't you? I bet you will.
Here is what sales
Just bear with me one
psychologists
moment.
have to say about selling to the Negro.
The secret of selling to the Negro is expressed in one word. That word is recognition. Now, there's nothing unusual about that. People want to be recognized. They need recognition. That's basic in all of us. But perhaps because he's had so little of it, the Negro needs even more. He needs to feel important and appreciated. This need is a very real and important one. It shows up even in many of the Negro's shopping habits. Anyone who sells or wants to sell to the Negro customer should know about some of these habits. 3 habits in particular play a big part in every sales transaction. To begin with, most Negroes buy by brand. They ask for products by name. They're quick to turn down off-brands. Buying by brand, that's the first important Negro buying habit. Now for the second. The Negro buys good quality merchandise. Symbols of quality and prestige are very important to the Negro customer. This woman, for example, is buying fine crystalware. But she is also buying the admiration and approval of her friends and relatives. Listen to her thoughts.
My, isn't it beautiful? I can hardly wait to show it to Sally and Joan.
It's a well-known fact that many Negro customers are influenced by the opinions of others. What their friends may think of a certain item often decides whether or not the sale is made. So remember, the Negro buys quality merchandise. That's the second important point. And here's the third thing to remember when selling to a Negro customer. When he specifically asks for one thing, don't try to sell him something else. Don't try to switch him at the point of sale. If you do, he'll probably react something like this.
Doesn't he think I've got the money to pay for it?
The Negro resents being offered a substitute. He wants to be sold on quality, not price. The Negro buys by brand, he buys quality, and he doesn't like to be switched at point of sale. These are the keys to selling the Negro customer.
According to leading researchers, in proportion to population and income, Negroes buy more quality products than any other comparable United States group.
Oh boy. Now, I know that probably is not going to sit well with a lot of people, but it's the truth. Would you want to live a lie or live in truth? The lie does feel better to a lot of people because that's what we've been doing our whole time. We've been lying to ourselves for so long throughout our life about a lot of things. We've been lied to about a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us have been told that the way we think and how we move is the right way. You understand what I'm saying? Because it's the proper way. That's how a man's supposed to think. That's how you're supposed to think like this, or I'm an independent this and that. We don't got caught up in these categories of thinking, right? And not realizing that we don't became prisoners to ideas of paradigms and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, if you know what I'm saying, I'm black and I'm a man, I gotta think like, you know what I mean? We keeping ourselves bound by a lot of stuff. So I'm just here to break the chains off of the mind. And that doesn't feel good at first. It didn't feel good when I first received it neither, y'all. I'm just gonna be honest. Even when I still receive
Amongst the stars, can you relate? I'm an interstellar. Thoughts flowing from my third to my apex. I was born around the time of the tape deck. In outer space, I'm just floating. It's like a dream to me. Connect with God, but that's just the Elohim in me. I became one with dark matter. That's just melanin. I pass ET by the moon. I'm just pedaling. You on the flight with the cool, get your boarding pass. It's flight school and you derive the time just for class. I just climb Jacob's ladder like Jack and the Beanstalk. My mind resides in the place where the Elohim walk. On the stairway to heaven, yeah, I'm beyond the king. Transform my body, now I'm taking flight without my wings. Had a talk with God, and he said to me, hey, watch your tongue. What you say will be. Then I woke up back in my room, smoking medication and meditating at high noon. Straight from outer space, I'm an interstellar, moving without a trace. I'm an interstellar, at the point of no escape. I'm an interstellar. Amongst the stars, can you relate? I'm an interstellar, straight from outer space. I'm an interstellar, moving without a trace. I'm an interstellar, at the point of no escape. I'm an interstellar. Amongst the stars, can you relate? I'm an interstellar. Everybody has a path, but I chose a different route. It's like I fell from the sky, and you can tell by what comes out my mouth. I had to realize who I was meant to be. I turned my back on religion, became an entity. Listen to me close, the walking dead will be awoke. Reciting all my quotes, and the spirit of God will be evoked. I'm more than an average man, I hit the booth as a vessel.